Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy English Real World. Today we will learn 100 English sentences that people use in real life. Why is this important? Because native speakers use these sentences every day. If you learn common daily sentences, you can speak more naturally and understand real conversations more easily. These sentences will help you at home, at work, with friends, in the park, and in your daily routine. And do not worry if you do not understand some words. I will explain difficult words immediately in very simple English and give you an easy example. So relax. I'm here with you and we will learn together step by step. Before we start, please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. When I make a new video, YouTube will tell you about it. And please give this video a like. Your support helps this channel grow and helps more people learn English. Thank you so much. Now let's learn English together. After each sentence, I will pause for a few seconds so you can repeat it. If you can, please say the sentences out loud. Speaking out loud helps your brain remember the sentences better and improves your pronunciation. Do not worry about making mistakes. Just listen, repeat, and enjoy the learning process. Morning routine. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I turn off my alarm. I get out of bed. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get dressed. I make breakfast. I drink a cup of tea. I leave the house. Now, let's do some shadowing practice. What is shadowing? Shadowing means listening and speaking at the same time. You hear a sentence and you repeat it immediately. Shadowing helps you improve pronunciation, listening skills, speaking confidence, natural English rhythm. Do not worry about mistakes. Just listen, repeat, and enjoy. Ready? Let's begin. This is Alex. Alex wakes up at 7 o'clock every morning. He turns off his alarm and gets out of bed. Then he washes his face and brushes his teeth. After that, he takes a shower. Alex gets dressed and makes breakfast. He drinks a cup of tea with his breakfast. Finally, he leaves the house and starts his day. What a great morning routine! Your turn. Can you answer these questions? 1. What time do you wake up? 2. What do you drink in the morning? 3. Do you make breakfast every day? Write your answers in the comments. I check my phone. I read the news. I open the window. I make my bed. I feed my cat. I water the plants. I put on my shoes. I go to work. I say goodbye to my family. I start my day with a smile. Now, let's do another shadowing exercise. Remember, shadowing means listening and speaking at the same time. Listen carefully, repeat immediately, don't stop the audio, try to copy the pronunciation and rhythm. This practice helps you speak English more naturally. Ready? Let's begin. Emma wakes up at 8 o'clock. She checks her phone and reads the news. Then she opens the window and makes her bed. Emma feeds her cat and waters the plants. After that, she puts on her shoes. She says goodbye to her family and goes to work. Every morning, Emma starts her day with a smile. She feels happy and ready for a new day. Complete these sentences in the comments. Every morning I say goodbye to my before I leave. I start my day with a Write your answers below. I open the door. I take off my shoes. I sit on the sofa. I watch TV with my family. I help my mother in the kitchen. I wash the dishes. I clean my room. I do my homework. I read a book. I listen to music. Now let's practice shadowing again. A relaxing afternoon at home. Tom comes home in the afternoon. He opens the door and takes off his shoes. Then he sits on the sofa with his family. They watch TV together. Later, Tom helps his mom in the kitchen. He washes the dishes and cleans his room. After that, he does his homework. Finally, he reads a book and listens to music before dinner. Tom enjoys his time at home. Comment practice. Complete these sentences. After school, I watch. I help my in the kitchen. I like to listen to. Write your answers in the comments. I cook dinner with my family. I set the table. We eat dinner together. I talk to my parents. I play with my little brother. I use my computer. I check my emails. I relax after dinner. I prepare for tomorrow. I go to bed early. Shadowing story. Sarah comes home in the evening. She cooks dinner with her family. Then she sets the table. Everyone eats dinner together. After dinner, Sarah talks to her parents and plays with her little brother. Later, she uses her computer and checks her emails. She relaxes on the sofa for a while. Before sleeping, she prepares for tomorrow. Finally, she goes to bed early and feels happy. Common practice. Complete these sentences. After dinner, I on the sofa. I use my every day. Before sleeping, I prepare for. Write your answers in the comments. I go to school by bus. I arrive at school at 8 o'clock. I say hello to my classmates. I sit in my seat. I listen to my teacher. I ask a question. I write in my notebook. I work with my classmates. I eat lunch at noon. I learn something new every day. Shadowing practice. David goes to school by bus every morning. He arrives at school at 9 o'clock. He says hello to his classmates and sits in his seat. David listens to his teacher and asks questions. He writes in his notebook and work with his classmates. At noon, he eats lunch with his friends. Every day, David learns something new and enjoys school. Common practice. Complete these sentences. I go to school by. My favorite class is. I learn every day. Write your answers in the comments. I drink a cup of coffee. I check my schedule. I attend a meeting. I help my coworkers. I answer emails. I take a short break. I eat lunch with my friends. I finish my work. I go back home. I feel proud of my work. Shadowing practice. Emma starts her work at 9 o'clock. She drinks a cup of coffee and checks her schedule. Then she attends a meeting. Emma helps her coworkers and answers many emails. At noon, she takes a short break and eats lunch with her friends. In the afternoon, she finishes her work. Finally, she goes back home. Emma feels proud because she had a good day at work. Common practice. Complete these sentences. I drink in the morning. I take a break at. Today, I feel proud because. Write your answers in the comments. I meet my friends at the park. We say hello to each other. We sit on a bench. We talk about our day. We laugh together. We take some photos. We buy ice cream. We walk around the park. We enjoy the fresh air. We have a great time. Shadowing practice. On Saturday, Anna meets her friends at the park. They say hello to each other and sit on a bench. They talk about their day and laugh together. Later, they take some photos and buy ice cream. Then they walk around the park. The fresh air feels Wonderful. Everyone has a great time together. Anna loves spending time with her friends. Common practice. Complete these sentences. I meet my friends at. My friends and I like to together. We have a time. Write your answers in the comments. I invite my friends to a cafe. We order some drinks. I drink orange juice. We talk about our hobbies. My friend likes playing football. We tell funny stories. Everyone laughs loudly. We take a group photo. We plan to meet again next week. We say goodbye and go home. Shadowing practice. On Friday evening, Alex invites his friends to a cafe. They order some drinks and enjoy their time together. Alex drinks orange juice. The friends talk about their hobbies. One friend likes playing football and another friend likes reading books. They tell funny stories and laugh loudly. Before leaving, they take a group photo. Then they plan to meet again next week. Finally, everyone says goodbye and goes home. It is a wonderful day with good friends. Common practice. Complete these sentences. My favorite hobby is. I like to drink with my friends. Next week, I plan to. Write your answers in the comments. I go for a walk in the park. I enjoy the beautiful weather. Children play on the playground. I sit under a tree. I watch the sunset. I go home before dark. I eat dinner with my family. I watch a movie at night. I brush my teeth before bed. I put on my pants. I read a few pages of a book. I think about my day. I feel thankful for my family. I set my alarm for tomorrow. I turn off the lights. I say good night to my family. I lie down in my bed. I close my eyes. I fall asleep quickly. I dream about a wonderful tomorrow. Final shadowing practice. After work, David goes for a walk in the park. He enjoys the beautiful weather. Children play on the playground and people sit under the trees. David watches the sunset before going home. At night, he eats dinner with his family. Then he watches a movie and brushes his teeth. He puts on his pants and reads a few pages of his favorite book. David thinks about his day and feels thankful for his family. Before sleeping, he sets his alarm and turns off the lights. He says goodnight to everyone. Finally, he lies down, closes his eyes, and falls asleep quickly. He dreams about a wonderful tomorrow. Common challenge. Complete these sentences in the comments. Every morning I at my favorite things to do with my friends is before I go to bed I will read your answers. Congratulations! You learned 100 useful English sentences for real life. But remember something very important. Watching the same lesson many times is more powerful than always watching new lessons. Repetition helps your brain remember English naturally. So please come back and watch this video again after a few days. Listen again, repeat again, practice again. Little by little, your English will become stronger. Consistency is more important than speed. Keep going, you are doing great. Goodbye.